Are you looking for the best outdoor pizza ovens? In this video we will look at some of the best outdoor pizza ovens on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Ooni Koda 16 Pizza Oven. Our returning winner, Ooni Koda 16, came out ahead in our most recent tests for its easy use and consistent results: crisp homemade crust with leopard charring, bubbling cheese, and perfectly cooked toppings. As the original player in the pizza oven game, Ooni has debuted several models over the years, but we consider the Koda 16 the best pizza oven overall for a few reasons. It runs on gas, meaning it heats faster than wood-burning models. It took just under 25 minutes for the pizza stone to reach 750 degrees Fahrenheit in our tests, which we found to be fast for its size. The smaller Koda 12 heated in 15 minutes. For comparison, the Koda 16's wide base and rubber feet helped to keep it stable as we shoved pizzas in and out. We also liked its wide mouth, as it gave us more room to maneuver a 12-inch peel than the Koda 12. This made rotating pizzas easier and resulted in more even baking. While it's not small, the Koda 16 has a streamlined design and is lightweight enough for one person to move. The oven comes almost fully assembled. Once you attach the propane tank, you can start using it basically out of the box. It has one dial for igniting and adjusting the flame. The flame burned hot in our tests, but turning down the dial and rotating the pie gave us great results. Also, note that it doesn't have a built-in thermometer, so we used an infrared thermometer to measure the stone and get the exact temperature we were cooking at. You'll likely need to get a feel for the oven, as we found, especially if you're new to pizza ovens. But once you do, you can't beat the convenience, consistent results, and overall value of this Ooni. Fuel source: gas. Pizza diameter: 16 inches. Temperature range: up to 932 degrees Fahrenheit. At number 2. Ooni Karu 12G Multi-Fuel Outdoor Pizza Oven. This pizza oven from Ooni is small enough to be portable and can operate on wood, charcoal, or gas, with a burner attachment, so you can customize your cooking experience. The 12G is an upgraded version of the popular Ooni Karu 12, adding a built-in temperature gauge, rubber grips on the feet, a cool-touch door handle, and a borosilicate glass door. Keeping the door closed and the chimney open lets the oven reach and maintain temperatures up to 950 degrees Fahrenheit, while opening the door allows heat to escape. A redesigned burner tray encourages airflow for wood and charcoal. Because the stone gets incredibly hot, we rotated pizzas every 20 to 30 seconds to avoid burning. It's not a hands-off process, but we found it easy for the oven's small size, as the drop-down door leaves plenty of room for a pizza peel to slide in. Still, we had mixed results with the dough, finding that homemade fared better than store-bought, which needed more heat to fully cook. You'll probably go through a learning curve with cook time and heat control like we did, but overall, it's easy to use. Lighting it is similar to lighting a grill. Ooni recommends using fire starters for lump charcoal or wood. For gas, turning a dial adds propane to the line and ignites a spark. The lightest pizza oven we tested, the Karu 12G, weighs just over 34 pounds. Its legs fold down, but the height of the chimney keeps it from being compact, so you may need to detach it for storage or traveling. Compared to the portable rockbox, we preferred its overall design and chimney damper for heat control. While the propane burner attachment, $99 on Amazon, ups the initial cost, it's worth buying if you want a quicker option. Fuel source: wood, charcoal, or gas. Pizza diameter: 12 inches. Temperature range: up to 950 degrees Fahrenheit. At number 3. Gozney Arc. With the Arc, Gozney scaled down the design of the dome and removed its wood burner and flew for a more compact form. Quicker cooking is the main advantage of a gas pizza oven. Controls for ignition and gas flames add to the Arc's convenience. We found it easier to use than the brand's Rockbox, which we reviewed as a strong contender. A digital thermometer at the front leaves no question about temperature, and an open damper lets out smoke and heat. The stone reached 750 degrees Fahrenheit in just 24 minutes, and pizzas needed no more than 4 minutes to cook. The flame sits on the left side of the oven, so we turned the pizza every 20 seconds in our tests. A mouth almost as wide as the dome's, a 1.3-inch difference, leaves room for this. The Arc's results were some of the most consistent in our tests. Mozzarella and ricotta both browned evenly, pepperoni crisped without burning, and vegetables roasted nicely. The crust turned golden and developed spots on the top, but the bottom of every pizza looked pale. Homemade dough cooked better than store-bought. While it's compact, the Arc's weight of 48 pounds, heavier than the average portable grill, for comparison, and the need for a propane tank rule it out as a conveniently portable option for us. We tested it with Gozney's Arc pizza oven stand, which let us wheel it around easily. We like the height of the stand for accessing the oven, and a lower shelf keeps the propane tank out of the way of children and pets. Fuel source, gas pizza diameter, 14 inches, temperature range, up to 950 degrees Fahrenheit. At number 4. Everdure KILN S-Series Oven. Everdure makes some of the sleekest outdoor appliances on the market, and since testing its portable charcoal grill, we've kept an eye out for new releases. The brand's debut pizza oven, the futuristic-looking KILN, comes ready to use out of the box. Adjusting the flame to find the best took some trial and error, but its controls are easy to use. The KILN resembles the Gozney Dome in size and shape, but it's more than half as expensive. Given the price difference, we're not surprised that Gozney ovens gave us better results across the board. Still, this newcomer's design and mostly consistent results make it a solid choice. We wish the KILN had a built-in temperature gauge to read the stone. Instead, we used an infrared thermometer to determine when to load the pizzas. While we plan to preheat it to 750 degrees Fahrenheit, we cut it at 693 degrees Fahrenheit at the 30-minute mark, per the manufacturer's instructions to lower the heat after 30 minutes on high. With the flames lowered, the pizzas took between 3 minutes 56 seconds and 6 minutes 8 seconds to cook, making it one of the slower gas ovens. The crust turned out doughier than we'd like, cooking the most around the edges and the least right below the sauce. We were pleased with how well the ricotta browned, the pepperonis cupped, and the vegetables charred. Fuel source, gas pizza diameter, 16 inches, temperature range, up to 932 degrees Fahrenheit. At number 5. Gozney Dome Dual Fuel Pizza Oven. If you want wood-fired, Neapolitan-style pies at home, consider the Gozney Dome your best bet. This dual-fuel pizza oven lets you cook with gas or wood, while an air vent gives you more heat control than the average pizza oven. We tested the propane version, but you can also buy one that runs on natural gas. Due to its size, the dome takes a while to heat, about 45 minutes for the stone to reach 750 degrees Fahrenheit. But thanks to a built-in thermometer, you don't have to point an infrared thermometer at it as you wait. We found the temperatures at the front and back of this oven to be impressively consistent. Because it doesn't have a flame on the right side, the left gets much hotter, so turning the pizzas is still necessary for even doneness. This 315 square inch setup allows you to position pizzas closer to or further from the flame. Like the Ooni Koda 16, the Gozney Dome has a wide mouth that makes it easy to rotate pizzas and remove them as soon as they're ready for that perfect char on the crust. In back-to-back tests, pizzas made in the dome were crisp, golden brown, and bubbling at the 2-minute mark. It has great heat retention and insulation with a ceramic bonded construction. With that said, it's too large and heavy to be portable. You can buy a wheel stand, but you're more or less locked into using it in one spot. If you're serious about your pizzas and outdoor kitchen, however, the dome is a true upgrade. Fuel source, wood or gas pizza diameter, 16 inches, temperature range, up to 950 degrees Fahrenheit.